That old war, it sure brought me down. I never thought I'd get out alive. To this day I still hear the sound. A steel jungle trying hard to survive. I grab this old guitar and I hit the road. I play my guitar on the street forever, so I mean.
At Home with Tracy and the Big D, and the Silverline duo has a brand new single out. Talk about country music with a purpose. Well, this certainly is. Home Sweet Homeless is the name of it, and I'm pleased to say Kathy and Michael join us now. Hey guys, something really special, this song, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it raises awareness for homeless people. We're also raising funds, so there you go.
Firstly, talk about the raising funds. I know you're joining up with Mission Australia and the Exodus Foundations. How are you raising funds through this music?
Through this music, as we did with our first single that we released, the proceeds from all digital downloads obviously go to those charities, but long term, we want to be firm supporters of theirs. So once we get our CD out, we'll also be doing some fundraisers specifically for Exodus Foundation, because they're in Sydney. We're just really committed to, and that's our motto, we're country with a cause. So where we can adopt a cause and make an impact, that's what we've always sort of set out to do.
How difficult is it when you're wanting to get a message across in the song as well as tell a story, but without it turning out cheesy or corny? How do you tackle that, Michael?
Well, a lot of trial and error. It's funny because songwriting it doesn't just come. Sometimes it does. Sometimes there are songs that I've had in the works for years. Home Sweet Homeless happens to be one that, was written pretty quickly. I used to travel into Sydney on the bus and train, and it would drop me a couple of blocks away from work, and I would pass by about 15 actually, different people on the street doing, their own brand of fundraising. There was one guy in Peter that had a guitar and just sort of inspired me, and then I saw the line Home Sweet Homeless, and I thought, well, there you go.
Kathy, there's a line in here that it's pretty powerful when you hear it being sung, but then what's it like to say it? It says, I can't hit him back, so I hit the road.
That's actually something, as we were writing the song, that it just sort of came, and it was one of those moments where you go, it's like a wow, like that, it's so impactful. And for me, having known people who have been directly affected by domestic violence and homelessness, it was like, that's it in a nutshell, isn't it? Because you just have to get away. It just was one of those sort of pieces in the puzzle that fell into place. It is quite convicting and is a very powerful line, I believe, too.
Let's talk about moving forward, heading off and doing some touring and that sort of stuff. What's the mood amongst yourselves and fellow musicians? Are we opening up to more gigs and more music?
A little. Just heard today that Victoria is getting locked down again. There are a few little gigs that are coming up here and there, but for the most part, most of the clubs that I have talked to and the different ones they're saying, and the festivals, we don't know. So it's still sort of up in the air.
We do know that it's highly likely, and it looks like it is confirmed, that obviously Tamworth Country Music Festival will go ahead, but I have seen little glimmers of hope on the landscape of things that are starting to happen, which has driven a lot of optimism. So it's been great. And I think in the downtime, as well as us and other people have utilised the live streaming venture to get their music out and keep performing, which has been really good. So I hope that actually continues for a lot of people, because it's a great way to reach an unreached market. A very enjoyable thing to do.
The group is called The Silverline, Kathy and Michael, and the new single is called Home Sweet Homeless. Guys, thanks for joining us tonight, and we look forward to catching up soon.